Hey friends, Bradley J here. So, as you can tell by the title of this, I had a weird interaction with a bus driver on the MBTA. I won't tell you the bus line. I don't want to get the driver in trouble. I won't tell you the time or the bus number, but still. So I'm going out to visit my friends. I could walk, but I don't like the sun, so I take the bus. I get on the bus, and I don't generally wear a mask, but since I am going on a trip, which I'll tell you about later, I want to take extra precautions, especially if it's easy. And I don't have any problem with masks on public transportation because you know I don't want to get the flu. I don't want to get a cold, and those are transmitted by germs that masks block. And so I get on the bus. I don't know exactly the stop I'm going to. So I say, will you please tell me when I get to XYZ Street? He didn't really know where that was. So I just kind of stayed up front because I didn't know when I'm going to have to get off quickly. And I'm wearing a bandana, this bandana, as a mask. By the way, this beautiful vintage bandana, I got it at Rick Walker's on Newbury Street. They have, you know what else they have? They have really nice wallets and cool rockin' clothes and Western wear. I love it there. Anyway, so I'm wearing my bandana as a mask. This beautiful vintage bandana. So soft. And the guy says, either this is a direct quote or a paraphrase. I think it's a direct quote. What's with the mask? And I said, well, I'm going on a trip. I don't want to take any chances. And he said, he launched into, I knew where it was going. So I just said, gee, I don't know. I don't know. And I took it off. But then he launched into a whole thing on how they're not effective at all. And, you know, of course, that's been politicized, but there's probably a reason why doctors wear masks in operations. Because there are germs in your mouth and your nose, and when you breathe them or when you cough, if they go the wrong place, you can get sick from whatever. Cold, flu. By the way, I haven't had a cold or a flu since the pandemic. So that leads me to believe that colds and flus are transferred by germs that may be blocked by masks. Is mask 100%? No, it isn't. But still, I want to upgrade my chances of not getting COVID before my trip to Portugal. So anyway, I was just like, uh-huh. And we started talking. He told me some other stuff and some stories, not about COVID, just about other stuff. The point is, an MBTA bus driver was discouraging me from wearing a mask and actually actively calling me out and saying, why are you wearing a mask? And telling me how it does no good, which is weird, right? Wouldn't you say? And of course, I didn't want to get into it with him because it's not worth it. It becomes political. But here's the deal. When someone asks me why I'm wearing a mask, the answer is, it's none of your damn business why I'm wearing a mask. Why are you wearing pants? You know, why am I wearing an earring? Why do I wear a hat? It's an article of clothing that I choose to wear sometimes. And it's none of your business. Shut the bleep up. It's so weird that people feel it's okay to hassle other people for what they choose to wear, be that a shirt or a mask or whatever. It's none of your business what I wear. It's not harming you whatsoever, so shut up. As a matter of fact, you're a bus driver. You pass by all kinds of people with all kinds of germs. I would think that you would be thankful that people in general were covering up their grubby mouths. The human mouth is a dirty ass place. It's nasty. And if you're breathing air right out of that dirty ass mouth onto somebody else, it's just not pleasant. Even if it only protects you, sir, from bad breath, I would think that you would be happy that they're wearing a mask so you don't have to. I'm not arguing the efficacy of mask wearing. I'm arguing, shut up, it's none of your business. Okay, and what's today? Friday, right? Good news. The Ignore the Machine radio show is on tomorrow at 3. I hope you'll be there. And this is you can share this, Wayne. Anybody? You'll hear the voices of 3 very familiar voices from WBCN, from when BCN was good. BCN really wasn't good after '97, to tell you the truth. After Howard got there, it was over. It started to be over maybe in '93, but it was really over when Howard got there. So these voices are from back in the good days. See if you can recognize them. There will be 3, 2 male and 1 female. Do you think you can guess any of them? Do you think you can guess all of them? My guess is you will recognize only one, but when I say the names, you'll get it. And you'll hear them doing IDs for me on the radio show. It's called Ignore the Machine. It's on tomorrow at 3 p.m. on 90.3 FM. So there's a little discussion about mask wearing and the MBTA. Tim Murphy, where are you? Are you working now? Tim, what do you think about an MBTA employee actively telling riders, questioning their mask use and kind of encouraging them to not wear a mask? That guy could get fired for that, right? Or would the union protect him? Are you at Government Center now, Tim? It's 1:12. I'm going to go get a beer now. Just one. And then I go home and work on the show, prepare the show. Also, upcoming will be a new video pretty soon. In a month. Because I am going to Portugal. Porto, Portugal, not Lisbon. Been there, but going to Porto. And the small towns around it. There's one called Aveiro, which is the Venice of Portugal. So it's not really Venice then, is it? They say that because it has canals. And I encourage you to go to the YouTube channel, Bradley J. Travel, and watch them on television. Not on the computer, because last night I watched a whole bunch on the TV, and it's such a much better experience. Well, I got to go now. Denise, it was not the driver's place to ask you. No kidding. I'm curious. I'm guessing I'm not the first person. And I'm curious why the dude still has a job. Even if he's right, it's probably not MBTA policy to say that. But maybe his right to do that is protected by the onion. All right, that's it. I'm off to have one cold beer. What does that say? I got my sunglasses on. Leave political talk off the train or bus. Now, I don't know if it was political. I shouldn't say it was political. He never mentioned right or left. But when people start hassling other people for wearing a mask, it's likely to me that the genesis of that may be political. Whatever. This is all my opinion. Are you, Tim? Are you a government center? Maybe you can't answer that now. Okay, bye.